Alright, so if you've ever played video games that had to create a player, so like if you're a woman or even a man, because niggas used to play Sims 2 and you played Sims, this should be easy for you. If you play 2K, you make a My Player, this should be easy for you. Have you ever just made a player or made one of them online characters in, there were so many back in the day, IMVU, Club Penguin, even if you made your own penguin, whatever. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but I don't know why, but IMVU just popped up. But basically, you want to think of yourself as an avatar. You know what I'm saying? And think of yourself kind of like the created player in the game. And the game is life, but it's your life. You know what I'm saying? Because you're here to live your own individual life that just happens to be, intermingling sometimes with other niggas' lives. But it's all about your life, your story, your movie, your game. Let's approach the way you look at yourself like this, right? Just something to think about. Don't overthink it, but just think about what I'm saying. What if you were the architect of how you look? You know what I'm saying? Would that kill all your insecurities overnight? If you knew that you was the person who was designing the sim, you know what I'm saying? And you was picking your complexion, you was picking your hairstyle, you was picking how big or how small you was going to be at these ages. Do you think that would kill your insecurities overnight? And if that's too much for you to believe in, then what about the idea that something greater than you created you? You know what I'm saying? And that was your divine architect, So let's say it wasn't you. Let's say it was something greater than you. If you believe that, then you should really believe that. Then you should really stop believing in that something was wrong with you and stuff like that, because then you would believe that you was created by some divine architect, or you would believe that you was created by yourself, who would still be that divine architect. So it's like, I feel like that can help you break spells. That's what I'm trying to say. It can help you break that spell on your mind when you start realizing that how niggas be saying I was created for a reason. You apply that more to just, I'm here to do some sort of make a big impact on the world. Like, just overall, even the small things about you. You know what I'm saying? Your nose is at that position for a reason. Your lips are this way because of a reason. You know what I'm saying? We kind of, I feel like, look at ourselves as accidents in the world. Sometimes it doesn't help with the way that our parents talk about how they had us. You know what I'm saying? They kind of speak of us in those type of ways. Even when your parents is married and stuff, it was like, we wasn't playing him for little Jamal, but he was a bundle of joy. You know what I'm saying? These are the common phrases of how we talk, but that could kind of make yourself look at you. That can kind of make you look at yourself like as some sort of accident or some sort of anomaly or something that doesn't have to be here or not supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? But everybody is born for a reason to do something, Or if you don't want to get that deep into it, you could be like, don't you think that if there was something wrong with the way that you looked at something, that whoever created you or whatever created you would have made you look that certain way? You know what I'm saying? You could. This is just one of the ways to help you start breaking those type of spells. You know what I'm saying? Because you will master big things, but you still won't be able to see yourself in certain lights. So you still can't enter certain higher realities for yourself, because you still will think your nose is too big and little dumb shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because those are some of the bigger things we getting over, and we don't realize it. Looking in the mirror and being like, man, my nose is big as hell. I'm not that attractive. I'm not this and that. Just constantly dissing ourselves. And those are the things that kind of hold us back, because we don't see ourselves in a light that serves us in a positive manner, so we don't have a positive life. Because how you see yourself is how your life is going to be. Alright, so back to the game of life. Alright, so every time you complete a quest, you level up. And every time you level up, you get new challenges, and the challenges become harder. Just like in the video game that you already used to. You know what I'm saying? The level 4 challenge might be something simple. It might be, if you're playing 2K, it might be make 23 pointers. You know what I'm saying? The level 25 challenge might be make 2,500 3-pointers. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how much experience you got. So the same way you get XP points, you get XP points in real life too. And even the things that we do in video games, like walking through a portal, or when the one server is down, you need to go to another server. You can still say we kind of do those same things when we do things like change our behavior. Because when you change behavior, you become a different you. Once you change anything about you, you become a different you. You know, if I have braids right now, and then I shave my head tomorrow and I'm a bald ass nigga, there was the Malik with the braids and there's the bald Malik. So anytime we make changes, and the bigger the change, the bigger the jump we made into a new reality. You know, watch my video on how to change realities. But so just like that in the video game, where the character might walk through a portal, in Mario they walk through the little tubes. In 2K, when when you need to go to a new server because that server is dead, you know, you might walk into the subway or something, and then it puts you on a whole new server. You know, we do that with change behavior. So I feel like just the same way I said to become the star of your own movie, when you start to look at yourself as that creative player in the game, just on the journey of life, going to do some sort of mission, whatever that might be. The mission might be to make apple pie at ShopRite, but shit, not everybody's mission is to be Malcolm X, my nigga. You know, some people gotta make the pie at ShopRite. It's just only understanding that you making the pie at ShopRite has the same kind of impact in just other ways that we just may not see. You know what I'm saying? And when you start looking at yourself like that, it's just another tool, just another one of the tools you could use to empower yourself. Another one of the tools you could see to look at life from a different view. You know what I'm saying? You start looking at the certain trials and tribulations you had in your life. It's like, damn, you use this as a tool, as a guide, you know what I'm saying, to help you kind of make sense of life, you know, to help it kind of put perspective. That's why you kind of look at life like a movie, you know what I'm saying? And it just helped, like I was saying, with just breaking the spell about maybe being insecure about how you look. It's just little things like that that'll help you break that spell. And you'll be like, how am I doing that just by looking at my life like a video game? But I already broke it down. You know, sometimes it's really that simple. It's not as complex as we've been made, it's not as complex as we are bred and taught to think. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just doing simple things like that. And that's basically why I just made this video. You know, I'm sure there's plenty of other videos out there like this, but I guess this is just my version. This is just part one, you know, just the same way like the movie one. This is part one. Definitely gonna come with another video. There's a book I'm gonna leave in the comment section too, and it's a book that I'm reading right now, and it kind of relates to the jumping realities. And my next video in the series is going to be like almost like a combination, and it's gonna have to do a lot with this book, Jumping Realities, and kind of looking at life like that video game or movie where you're the one who's in control. So be on the lookout for that.